The Witness. I left it off the first list deliberately. You know what? I'm going to just start a new game. Yes, from the very beginning, not the end of the corridor. So, The Witness. Very interesting. You can't turn around. I only just found this out. You can't turn around when you start because it's trying to tutorialize you. So, why do we like The Witness? Some people hate it. It's got a lovely explorable world. A lot of the puzzles are really interesting. It's just teaching you the mechanic of drawing lines and panels. And it's got a few really, really clever surprises. A lot of people who've played know the big one, and I'm not going to mention it here in case anybody hasn't played. But, you know, you spend a lot of time in the game looking at stuff and thinking, you know, is this important? Is this important? Do I see these coloured flowers? Do they mean something? And sometimes they're just pretty coloured flowers, but other times they do mean something. Meep 13 saying controversial pick. So it's very easy at the start. And, you know, there's also things, you see these little triangles here, like I wonder if that means anything. But at the beginning, it's confined to you. You have to solve these simple puzzles just to get out. Right, so let's find the other ones. There's another one here. Okay, so I can start anywhere. And I have to get up there. Okay, the wire goes down here now. Where do I go? I need to go that way. For the... Oh, God. I just started reading the chat. For the record, I love this game to bits, says Studio 369. Waika says, have you played the Looker? Yeah, I have played Looker. I love the Looker. I really, really like the Looker. It's got a very good ending. So we still need to... So we can't get out this door because we need to finish this puzzle, but it's covered over. I love a lot of this kind of environmental stuff, you know. It doesn't feel like it's about like mechanics. It's about visibility and how things are seen. So I need to follow these wires, I guess. What do you mean, you guess? Joel, you've played this game more than, well, a lot. If anyone doesn't know, I made a video about it. So as Joe says, my alter ego, because we've both got similar names, it's the reason he started getting into puzzles again and got involved in the Thinky community. That's opened something, but maybe that's the wrong solution. It's got two solutions, right? So let's try and go for the other one. What's happening here? Well, I keep on pressing the mouse button. It's just stop. Don't press the mouse button, Joel. Don't press the mouse button. Feels like my mouse wants me to press it. I don't know what it is. It's just hungry for my finger. Okay. So, hey, unbearable now guy, do the unbearable now thing. Do the thing. Does that mean I have to turn this off for 20 seconds and you all have to wait for 20 seconds for the next game to start? Okay. I got two open. Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Let's follow this. Thought it was in the corner, but you know, why waste time? Alright, so we got two places to... I guess this will work. Just want to get out of the area. Starting area. Yeah. Everybody's laughing about the blank screen. And the unbearable now. And then you get out. And then the world is open to you. And I love that one of the very first things you see, the first puzzle you see on your way out is one I've already... Oh, there it is. You see this and you come up to it and go, hey, what? Everything is like, what the hell? Was this hexagon, the black and white squares, and I can start in multiple places, and you know, you can always have a go. Let's try and do that. No, nothing happens. You're like, well, yeah, screw that. Screw that for a game of soldiers. Say hi to Oswin, please. Oswin the dog. Oh, where's the dog? Dog's around here somewhere, right? The hidden dog. Is it behind these rocks or something? Down here, I think. God, I remember lots of things. There we go. There's Oswin. Hang on, do we know it's called Oswin? Is it just called Oswin? Do people just call it Oswin? Pat them on the head with the cursor. Nothing's happening, but I'm just following the audience's instructions. Yeah, the whole world opens up and you keep on meeting puzzles you don't bump into. And I think it's encouraged a lot of more, because of the success of The Witness, it's encouraged a lot more puzzle designers to get more less scared about giving players puzzles they don't understand. I mean, the wonderful, the next thing, the main village area, this is the village area here. It's full of puzzles which are impossible to understand until you've more or less finished the game. So many hybrid puzzles in here. Where then we've got a door here. This is just classic. I mean, if you know what this is, it's just the day when you figure it out. It's like one of those, like, oh my god. And there's also these little, you know, lots of optical illusions. All this driven about, like, are you seeing things? You could see things in different ways. Of course, there's more to the witness and perspective, although there's a lot of it is about how you look at things. So yeah, Oswin, lead game designer, says Joe. And so many Eureka moments in this game, says Wyker. Yeah. But some of the Eureka moments can be elusive. There are quite a few of the moments where, like, I had huge problems with the my worst area was the ruins area with the displays that didn't seem to have any obvious rule, and it took a long time for me to just see what I was supposed to do there. But it's a lovely place to explore, and I was very sad about leaving it. I mean, it's just kind of a nice place. Some of the more challenging puzzles that, you know, that are optional, my god, there's quite a few I didn't do. I didn't 100% the game. I had what I needed from it. And this area too. I always, you know, you're always like looking for meanings in the statues. What do they mean? Some of them feel obvious, some of them are not so obvious. And there's lots of these, you know, audio recordings you can play, which are a bit like, you know, imagine all the people living in perfect harmony. John Lennon, you know. It's just they're just. The funny thing is, the purpose of the audio recordings, they have a purpose in sort of the game world, but they're sort of a joke in a way. When you get to the end, if you know what it's all about, it's sort of a joke. But the trouble is, the joke is way too long to get to that punchline. And so you have to listen to this, it almost feels preposterous, you know, delivery of all of these speeches and quotations and stories throughout history. And it gets a bit annoying. I don't think I listened to all of them. but I listen to a lot. And some of them are important in trying to understand sort of like the story behind the game. But if you don't care about the story, there's still a lot of nice puzzles. And a lot of nice things to look at. Shadow XF says, I 100% the panel puzzles. Yes, I did all the panel puzzles, but I didn't do other puzzles, shall I say. I didn't do all the other puzzles. Some of those are really hard to pull off. And I don't just mean waiting an hour. So this is an area trying to teach you about what these boxes do. I'm like, okay, well, shall I do this? And I've got to go up here. Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. And then this one does. And it's like, well, what does that mean? So then you get the next one. And you can do it. And it's basically that works again. You can also go back and redo them. I really like that as well, very easily. That also works. And you can figure out that what this means is that one means you need to have a square by itself. So I guess this one must mean 2. Yay, now we're getting places. So I think that's probably enough witnessing of the witness. So Joe Plays Puzzle Games is saying, going to give another shout out to Reliqua Park, which came out recently. I did see that, yeah. It's free and has a similar figure out the rules things like the witness. We do love a bit of that. And also Taiji. Taiji is very good at giving you a witness vibe in a 2D space. I have a lot of time for Taiji. I had a lot of time for Taiji. Waiting an hour? You must be thinking of the beginner's guide in the jail. No. There's a witness thing. It takes an hour to do. A bit like Braid's Notorious Star. We have to wait. What is it? An hour or something, or a day to reach it. Waiko's saying Lingo is like this, but uses words, not dot puzzles. Yeah, I want to have a go at Lingo. I keep on forgetting about it. So we'll stop with the witness there. I'm not going to bother copying in a link for you. You all know the witness, surely.